Wow, what are you using back there? Baling wire and a pitchfork?
Just take it easy. This is delicate work. Here, have some painkiller. Top of the morning to you.
I'm the one in pain. Take it easy on that whiskey. I don't want you sewing my head to the pillow.
Well, one of us has to stay calm, and I'm feeling much calmer now.
May I come in?
Melissa! Sure, he's conscious.
Tom, are you all right? What happened?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Doc here's making it look worse than it is.
Ha! You got 25 stitches in the back of your head and a mild concussion. You're gonna be moving slow for close to a week.
Doc, fix me up. I can't be on my back for a week.
Tom, you couldn't ride a horse 50 feet. You'd probably get dizzy, fall off, and I'd have to redo everything.
What I'm looking for is right here in town.
Well, you'll be able to walk a little, sit a little, till the dizziness goes away.
He's in town, Doc. I gotta find him.
You gotta stay put for a couple of days. You'll heal up quicker that way. A good nurse would help with that. You know of a good nurse?
I could stop by the office, take him some food, whatever he may need.
2 days?
3 days.
I'll take good care of him, Doc.
Howdy, Doc. How's that head of yours doing?
I feel like I butted heads with a buffalo. You find out anything?
Nah, there aren't any horses missing at the stable. Seems that nobody saw nothing.
Melissa, will you excuse us? And thank you for taking care of me for the next few days.
I'm happy to help, Tom.
The killer's in town. He's getting edgy. He almost got caught last night.
I'll go over and look at the hotel, see if anybody checked in around the same time all this took place.
Edgar, the night clerk, he sleeps all night. A herd of cattle couldn't wake him.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
See if Eli's in his room. I'd like to have a talk with him.
I won't be long.
Looks like your friend wasn't happy.
Yeah, he's gonna get drunk. Hopefully he'll pass out in his room. Doc, I'm gonna talk privately here. I've been reading Betty Cole's diary. There's a good chance you and I know who this individual is.
You any closer to figuring it out?
Well, she writes here, I don't know what to do. If I talk about him, I will be looked upon as inviting him. He has a lot of influence. Doc, I don't know who she's referring to, but I think he's watching me.
How do you know?
I've seen that blueprint twice. Once coming from the dance with Melissa.
Tom, you've got a suspicion, I know it.
Nothing I can prove. The page will be buried with her when she's dead. What do you think she meant by that?
Beats me. But I brought some cards and some painkiller. Maybe if you put it out of your mind, something will jump up and that'll help.
You know, Doc, Now that you mention it, my head is hurting. How about letting me have some of them painkillers? Alan, what the blazes are you doing here?
I just thought I'd come in here and look around. Maybe even find the missing page of the diary. And we both know who the killer is.
The next time you come to a murder scene, let me know. There's no sense in one or both of us shooting each other.
I'll go with that.
Did you find anything?
Nah. I think maybe she was just talking. I think maybe she made some entries in her diary she didn't want anybody to see. She just tore them out. You all right, Alan?
Just need to sit down. I keep getting dizzy.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna find too much around here. I'll go pull a few rounds. But I'll stay if you need me to.
I'll get the doc to give me something to help.
Need any help getting to him?
No, I can make it.
Melissa, I can't thank you enough for having me stay with you.
I'm enjoying the company.
We'll sure miss you if my husband is sent back east.
When did this come about?
About a week ago, he received a letter. He's very excited about it. Said he had some things he needed to take care of around town before we leave.
You just got here. The townspeople are very fond of the both of you.
I know. And it will be difficult to leave. It was such a pleasant and peaceful place until a few weeks ago. Just the kind of place we needed. Especially my husband.
Is he ill?
No, he's not ill. Promise. Swear you'll never say anything to anyone about this.
Promise.
It's difficult to talk about. He's 13 years older than I. He served in the Civil War. He carries a tremendous amount of guilt over the men he killed.
Death is what war is all about. He must realize he had to kill the enemy.
He understands that. But from what I can tell, he was merciless. He won't talk to me about it.
Surely being married so long he would talk to you.
We've only been married for 3 years. Actually, I'm his second wife. His first wife just ran away. He never heard from her again.
How long ago was that?
About 10 years ago. I was in a small town. The church just turned on him because of that failed marriage.
It's their loss. We think he's wonderful here.
Thank you. And I think his work in the church helps too, with his ministry. He'll overcome those Civil War memories.
I can tell. The two of you were made for each other.
By the way, how are you and that sheriff getting along?
Quite well. He's been coming around more often. I think I've seen him and talked with him more in the past few weeks than I have in the last 2 years.
He cares a great deal for you, I can tell.
Truth be known, I just wish he would say something to advance our situation.
He will, very soon. I can tell the way he looks at you, Melissa. He's in love with you.
I must say, it's reciprocal.
Oh, pardon me. Would you look at that? It's way past my bedtime. I'm so relaxed. I do not believe I'll need a sleeping pill tonight. Good night, Melissa.
Good night, Etta.
Tom, Alan, get in here. I found something. It's a knife. Take that into the waiting room. I've got work to do.
That's why he shot her. I've seen that knife handle before.
So have I.
Dave Ridey carried this knife.
I'll go after him.
I'm coming with you.
Sheriff, you can't ride yet.
Dang it, I should have figured it out. The McMallory Ranch. Von Hoff is between Contention City and the McMallory Ranch.
I'll go after him. You can count on it.
Betty, who could have done this to you? Who could have hated you so much? I have to remember everything. What kind of monster could have done this?
The folks are getting very upset about these murders.
It was such a peaceful and pleasant place until about a week ago.
Are you going to the dance this coming Saturday? I'm free if you care to ask me.
Anything happen in town that maybe I should know about?
Good God Almighty, Tom, who did this?
No, Doc. I'm gonna get him.